A mother's anguish echoes through Mathera in Nyeri County. Lillian Samuel, the mother of 3-year-old Melvin Dungu, recounts a routine hospital visit that turned into a nightmare. She says the baby was admitted to Tumu Tumu Hospital on 28th July for scheduled surgery to remove his tonsils. The operation took place the following day, and for the family, everything seemed to be going according to plan. However, after 3 hours in the theater room, the unexpected happened.
Kufika theater, hapo recovery room, nikapata kuna nasi alikuwa na mtoto wangu. Kuangalia mtoto niliona nguo haijawekwa vizuri hapa. Kuenda kumweka ndio nilipata kuna kitu kwa mgongo. Sasa ilibidi nitoe mtoto wangu nguo zote ndio nimkague. Niona kama kuna kidonda kingine kwa mgongo. Nikaona pia hapa kwa mkono kulikuwa na kidonda. Sasa ndio nilianza kuscream nikiuliza nini imefanyia mtoto wangu.
The nurse mwenye alipresent mtoto kwa mama yake, naye alipeana different information, contradicting information, wakati ambapo alisema hiyo kapadi ambayo diathermy inafanya kazi nayo ilikuwa imewekwa upande wa mgongo. Sasa tukaangalia tukaona kama mpaka wao wenyewe ni kama kuna kitu alikuwa anajaribu kuficha.
However, the hospital has stated that the burns were the result of an unfortunate accident involving a diathermy pad, a medical device commonly used during surgeries to stop bleeding.
For quite a number of times, we did meetings with the parents, both in theater, in our offices. At one time, actually I think around 2 times, we decided to do a demonstration of how diathermy works. Unfortunately, we were not able to convince the parents fully, but I can tell you for sure we spared no effort.
The baby was taken back to theater for secondary suturing and also skin grafting that was very successful. All in all, the initial diagnosis of tonsils had no issues at all. The baby recovered pretty well. On the second day post tonsillectomy, she was able to actually feed pretty well.
The hospital says they conducted a further investigation into the diathermy machine and found no fault, noting that the same equipment was used to operate on another patient later that day without any issues. But what causes a diathermy pad burn?
We normally have these returning electrodes that completes the circuit. So the returning electrode, its function is to return the excess current back to the machine. So when that does not happen, or if the contact is misplaced, or we don't have 100% contact, we can have certain region concentrating this current density. And we know when the current concentrates at a point, it creates heat. And now this heat is what causes burns.
The family says the hospital had initially promised to cover the full medical cost, but later failed to honor that commitment. In response, the hospital states that the Social Health Authority only covered 3 days of the child admission, adding that the remaining costs incurred during the family's 3-week stay at the facility were absorbed by the hospital itself.
Mtoto wetu atapata haki lini? Mtoto mwenyewe tangu atoke hospitali alitoka na hivyo vidonda, ni kupelekwa tu check up hospitali hapa na pale, and huyu mtoto mpaka wa leo hajaweza kufungua shule muhula wa 3.
With both sides presenting their own versions of the story, the truth appears to lie somewhere in between. On one hand, a devastated family says they were blindsided. And on the other hand, the hospital says it was an unfortunate accident that was clearly communicated to the parents. Margaret Kimathi, NTV, in Tumu Tumu Hospital, Nyeri County.